Jumper and the Night Monsters. Once upon a time, in a quiet forest, there was a shy bunny named Jumper. Jumper had soft white fur and long, floppy ears. He loved playing during the day, but when it got dark, he felt scared. Jumper thought everything in the forest was a spooky monster. One night, Jumper stayed inside his cozy burrow, and he heard a soft noise outside. He peeked out and saw his energetic squirrel friend, Skipper, hopping nearby. Skipper had a big, fluffy tail and bright, twinkling eyes. "Hi, Jumper. Why are you hiding in your burrow?" Skipper asked, full of excitement. Jumper's voice shook as he replied, "I'm scared." "Skipper, I think there are monsters out there. I can see their scary shapes and hear them growling." Skipper hopped closer to Jumper and said, "Don't worry, my friend. I'll show you that they're not real monsters. Let's explore together." With a little nod, Jumper followed Skipper out of his burrow and into the moonlit clearing. Jumper's heart beat fast, but he trusted Skipper and stayed close to him. "Look, Jumper," Skipper said, pointing to a big tree stump. "See that thing over there? It might look scary, but it's just an old stump. It doesn't move or make noises." Jumper looked at the stump, noticing its rough bark and stillness. He realized it wasn't a monster, just a part of the forest. "Now let's listen." Skipper continued, "Hear the leaves rustling. It might sound like growling, but it's just the wind playing with the trees. And those sounds, they're wise owls hooting, not monsters." Jumper closed his eyes and listened carefully. He heard the gentle rustling of the leaves and the soft hoots of the owls. Little by little, his fears started to go away. Opening his eyes, Jumper smiled at Skipper. "You're right, Skipper. They're not monsters at all. They're just normal forest things." Skipper grinned, happy to see his friend feeling better. "That's right, Jumper. Sometimes things can seem scary, but when we take a closer look and listen carefully, we realize they're not what we thought." From that night on, Jumper and Skipper explored the forest together, discovering that Jumper's imagined monsters were actually friendly parts of nature. They learned that fallen logs were cozy homes for small animals, and the shadows were just made by moonlight and leaves. Jumper learned that there was nothing to be afraid of. With Skipper by his side, he explored, played, and discovered the beauty of the forest at night. And as they continued their adventures, Jumper and Skipper showed each other that sometimes things aren't as scary as they seem, and having a good friend can help us feel brave. Thank you for listening. For more short stories, subscribe to Happy Tales for Kids.